What's going on, everyone? So we all love Austin Reaves. He really evolved, especially towards that back half of last season, into a quality player. This is a guy that has all the potential in the world at his fingertips, and I really do think is going to be a fixture for the Lakers for the long haul. As long as some crazy player or trade or something like that doesn't end up on the horizon to where it makes sense to trade Austin Reaves, I expect Austin Reaves to be a Laker for the long haul. The Lakers have all intent and purpose to sign him to a long-term contract this year and match any type of offers that he gets. But the journey for Austin Reaves has been quite fascinating, right? One for the Lakers. He had an opportunity to be drafted and chose, instead of getting drafted, to go undrafted so he could sign with the Lakers. He essentially forced his way to the Los Angeles Lakers. And this was something that has been known and talked about and discussed for the last 2 years, and the Lakers ended up getting an absolute steal, and now he's about to get paid. Well, turns out the Lakers just got somebody else that followed the exact same path as Austin Reaves. And something else that is extremely noteworthy that we're going to touch on here in a second. But here's a report. Now, 2 years later, Riley and the Lakers are at it again. Shortly after the conclusion of the 2023 NBA draft, it was reported that the Lakers signed forward center Colin Castleton to a two-way contract. Another client of Riley's. It appears that Castleton also had a chance to get drafted, but chose not to in order to sign with the Lakers. Here's what the agent, Aaron Riley, said. Lakers Nation is going to fall in love with this guy. Chose his destination, much like another pretty solid Laker. And this was in response to Colin's tweet in which he said, "All I needed was an opportunity. Let's get it." Now, Colin Castleton, I think, has a real potential to be a very good player for the Lakers. I am really excited about this pickup. I think that this guy is a guy that could come in and make an immediate impact for the Lakers. Now, I don't necessarily think that he's a guy that's going to, take over the league in the starting center position this year, but I do think Colin Castleton has a world of potential and could be a very good fixture for the Los Angeles Lakers for, again, the foreseeable future. He's got good size at 6'11". He is 23 years old, so he's still young, but he's old enough. Lakers like those older, young, like undrafted, multi-year type players, and that's what Colin is. Colin's a guy that spent 5 years in the NCAA, but he's 50% from the field, 50 to 60%. He wasn't 60% this year as he was in previous years because he shot 13.5% from three, which doesn't take a ton of threes, but before that, he was taking 0 threes. This year, he started to kind of incorporate that into his game. Hopefully, he can continue that because that would be really nice, right? If we could get this guy start knocking down threes. But outside of the three-point line, good free throw shooter, which is what you want. Excellent from the field. Great assist man. He's a guy that you can run your offense through your center, which is always good, right? Gets the ball, and he's more than happy to share it with others. He also plays defense. He's got good athleticism, good instincts, averaged 3 blocks per game, and also just under a steal, literally 0.9. So basically a full steal. This was a 16-8, 3-3 guy with 1 steal per game. The guy has all the potential in the world. This guy could really make an impact. But the thing that I said that was very interesting and something to kind of keep an eye on going forward, which I think is really just kind of fascinating, is Austin Reaves and Colin's agent from AMR Agency, Aaron Riley. So he now has 2 players that have both said, we're not going to get drafted. Hey, we appreciate you wanting to draft us. Instead of you drafting us, we're going to pass and we're going to go into undrafted free agency. He had an opportunity. Colin was going to get drafted. He had an opportunity to get drafted and said, no, it's okay. Instead of drafting me, draft somebody else. I'm going to go to the Lakers. And this is something that I've talked about in the past. It's something I've talked about on numerous occasions. It's why I'm not worried when the Lakers trade their young guys, or when the Lakers, move off of a draft pick or something like that. The Lakers are the Lakers. The Lakers are in Los Angeles. The Lakers are the brightest lights in the entire league and arguably all of sports. The Lakers will never have a hard time finding young talent. The Lakers will never have a hard time finding that star, because there are going to always be Austin Reaves or Colin Castleton or, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Pau Gasol. The list goes on and on and on and on. It's the Lakers. There's always going to be a young guy that wants to prove himself and knows, if I go to the Lakers, I'm going to get a bag if I can be half decent. That's what just happened to Austin Reaves. We saw it with Malik Monk. Maybe even Lonnie Walker is probably going to get a little bit of a bag. The Lakers are always going to be able to find those guys that want to come to the Lakers, want to be a part of this organization, especially in the draft. Our draft department is fantastic. Fantastic. They find diamonds in the rough over and over and over again. They find pieces and gems over and over and over again and draft very well. That, with the combination of you're in Los Angeles and the combination of hey, you're undrafted and you believe that you are one of the best players in this draft, go to the Lakers. Because that's the way that you're going to get seen. That's the way you're going to get noticed. And it's why, guys, again, like Austin Reaves, I've mentioned Alex Caruso in the past, right? Now you got Castleton. You got several other guys that the Lakers have brought in that I really think can make an impact as well. All of these things are very important for the Lakers and their future, because it shows and it proves and it validates that the Lakers have that edge. They have that advantage that other organizations just don't have. The other organization that very well could be the Lakers' rival in that department may end up being Miami, right? Because Miami seems to be the other place where, you go to Miami, you're going to have a real opportunity and a real chance, and you're probably going to get it back. But we'll see. We'll see how some of these guys on Miami end up getting their new contracts. The CBA also hurts and affects a lot, right? Like Strus, guys like that. I think they would have gotten a lot more than they're going to get if it wasn't for this new CBA. And I think the CBA hurt them. But still, the Lakers are in a position. The Lakers already got one guy from Riley, and that guy is about to get a bag. That guy is about to get a multi-year contract. That guy was taking over playoff games down the stretch. And now the Lakers just got another guy who could potentially be the center for the Lakers for now and the future. Right? Again, I don't think he's going to come in and be a world beater right off the bat. But no one thought Austin Reaves would either. Right? Nobody thought Austin Reaves was going to be contributing right away. This is a guy that has experience, that's well-rounded, veteran, mature, understands the ins and outs. This is a guy that could earn some real solid minutes. I still want the Lakers to sign or trade a veteran type center, whatever it is. Obviously a Brook Lopez would be the grand slam, but just go get a veteran guy, right? I want to see the Lakers do that, because you have Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is still going to play the 5 a lot, right? So you got Anthony Davis, you got Castleton. If you can just go find a veteran style center that can come in, play, a handful of minutes a game, and just kind of be that guy that has the experience, that has been there, done that, the guy that in the playoffs, can play the 10 minutes or whatever if need be, and kind of go that route. Like that I'd like to see. But look, the Lakers drafted very well. I like the Lakers draft picks. I think both draft picks in Lewis and Shafino, I think both of those guys have a lot of potential to make a bit of an impact this year. And then I really think that the Lakers got some quality gems in the undrafted department. And it's just funny that Austin Reaves went this route, and now we're looking at maybe a potential Austin Reaves 2.0. I'm all for it. If he can develop into the center version of Austin Reaves, then the Lakers are going to be really good for the future. Really good for the future. So anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I pass the question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel about this information? Does this give you some hope, give you some promise? This is a guy that, we talked about like he should have been drafted, and we were surprised that he wasn't. But, hey, we'll take it. I'm glad he wasn't, because now the Lakers got him. But anyway, let me know how you feel, whatever your thoughts are, down in the comments below.